Hi, I'm Brian Richey, owner-operator of Fit for Life DC, a medical exercise studio here in Washington, D.C. And I've been asked to tell you a few of the benefits that I've found about using the core Stix from both the practitioner side as well as from the ownership side. From a practitioner side, the most important thing that I've found about using this piece of equipment is the multiplanar resistance. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by this. When I have the Stix crossed, as soon as I pull them apart, my scapula has to stabilize. So down in a pull-down position, I'm already getting great scapular stability. Okay? My arms are pulling themselves apart. Secondly, I'm going to add another plane of resistance in here with a pull-down. You can do this with a press. You can do this with almost any type of simple exercise. And it's because of the design of the arc. It gives you a multitude of options for a simple exercise like a row, like a pull-down, or like a press. I love that. Secondly, ground-based core training. Okay, as soon as I pick up and grab one of these, my core has to be engaged. If I'm going to do a push and pull, my core has to be engaged from the start. Okay? Spinal stability. If I were to take one of these sticks and bring it in, unilateral loading, I can do my stirring the pot. I can do my out and in. I'm getting a ton of spinal stability. My core is working overtime, and you can switch sides. For that, I love the piece. For spinal stability, I haven't found anything that works quite as good. Thirdly would be ease of use. As you can see, I can pop these in and out very easily with no problem whatsoever. Now, I can also shift from one exercise to the next without much time in between because I can load up for more than one exercise. You can put more than one stick into the arc. So I could be doing my narrow pull downs with scapular stability and immediately shift into a wider pull down with no time between exercises. Now let me tell you a few things about the ownership side of things, the reason I love it. One, scalability. It's very easy to obviously change the resistance rods, but also just move closer or farther away from the unit. That also will increase or decrease the resistance. When you use the Pro board, it's incredibly easy to move around the room. It becomes incredibly portable, and it slides under one of our pieces of equipment here. So it stays out of the way. We pull it out when we need it. The portability is wonderful. Okay. Third reason, and probably the most important that I find for my clientele, most of which don't belong to a gym. Okay. It's unobtrusive, it's non-threatening. Some people have even said it's friendly looking. Okay, it's very intuitive. Nothing about it is going to scare them. They're going to walk up to it and feel as though they know how to use it a little bit without even doing anything on it. Also, from a design standpoint, this does not block any of our windows or our mirrors. Lots of light comes through. It opens up the sight lines a lot more. So just from a design standpoint, I love it for that reason. Okay, a big piece of equipment here is going to block a lot of light. It's going to block our mirrors as well. Finally, cost. Average piece of equipment in our gym is probably between anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000, not including delivery, installation. Okay? Now, this piece right here, the floor-mounted unit, is under $1,000. The Pro board was $1,500. Most bang for your buck. Absolutely. Now, if you have any other questions that you'd like to ask me specifically and directly, please feel free to email me. Okay, it's Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at fitforlifedc.com. That's fit, the number 4, life, DC as in District of Columbia.com. Brian at fitforlifedc.com. Please feel free to email me with any of your questions. I'd love to answer them for you. I love the core Stix, and as soon as you try it, I know you will too. Thanks a lot.